This video is sponsored by Andy Capp's Cheddar Fries, because when you want treats that are not available in Puerto Rico, you get the Omni Dog to help you out. Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode, another edition of A Week in Geekdom here on YouTube. I am your host, Giovannie Menendez, and welcome to the final video of 2017. A most interesting year. Tons of crazy stuff happened. I'm not going to go over it. You all have your favorites. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I am closing out 2017 with one last epic haul. And it's actually sort of epic, 50-50, because not everything arrived. Although I do feature a lot of items in this haul. Yeah, there was quite a few books that did not make the cut, and I guess you'll see them in 2018. I'm posting this video early because I am taking an extended break of all things YouTube for a couple weeks, and I will be back mid-January with some sort of video. And I do plan on bringing some awesome fun to the channel next year, which obviously I can't talk about right now because that would spoil the fun. But yeah, look forward to a series of videos that I'm really proud of, that I'm currently working on. Those will premiere next year. But enough of that. Let's do the hauls, which you guys like to see. And if you're new, welcome, welcome. At the end of the month, I tend to do a haul video of all the things I acquired. Geeky items from trade paperbacks. Of course, this is mostly a comic book related channel, but I do talk about movies and toys and all that stuff. And trade paperbacks, hardcovers, Blu-rays, figures, collectibles, even Omnis, which I'll show off in a couple minutes. So yeah, we do all that fun stuff. So let's start with trades, and the first one we have right here is from DC Rebirth Green Arrow Volume 1, The Death and Life of Oliver Queen. I am a huge fan of Otto Schmidt, and Mr. Jess Bragg sold me on it. So you have him to blame for me getting this. I did get Wonder Woman Volume 4, Godwatch. I love me some Wonder Woman, and I love these trades. I might upgrade at some point to the deluxe editions. I don't know. I'm already invested in the trade, so I don't know. And sticking with the DC theme, I did get Before Watchmen, Minutemen, and Silk Spectre. Now, before you start hating on this video because I mentioned this book, I love Watchmen, one of the best comic books of all time, and I am not a fan of Before Watchmen because I do believe I read a few issues from other series, not these two in particular, and they were not great. I'm sorry, but they were kind of bleh. So I never bothered with this, but man, Amanda Conner and Darwin Cook, I cannot pass these two guys up. They are fantastic. Rest in peace, Darwin. Just awesome. And I've heard that this is basically the best thing to come out of the Before Watchmen line. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. Plus, my favorite aspect of Watchmen are the Minutemen and that renaissance, that boom of superheroics. So I'm very interested in reading this. Pretty cool. Next up, something that flew under the radar of practically everybody, I think. I don't know. I think this series is awesome, and I will do a review on this very soon. It is Odyssey of the Amazons. Pretty cool. I love the idea of expanding previous mythology. Basically, you're taking Amazonian culture and expanding it. You know, this is before Wonder Woman, and they are setting sail to get more women to leave man's world and join Themyscira and all that stuff, but it's not going to be easy. I'll talk about it later, but yeah, really fun stuff. Next up from Vertigo, I did get Clean Room Volume 2. I cannot wait to talk about this because I love Volume 1, and a very highly overlooked series that I think everybody should read, or at least check out. I recently did a video on it. If you want to check it out, it's on my channel right here, A Week in Geekdom. From Image, I did get Manifest Destiny Volume 5. I cannot wait to talk about this. I did a review on Volume 1 early this year, and it's just a fabulous series. If you love history and you want to mix it up with some spooky stuff and historical fiction and all that, highly suggest you pick up Manifest Destiny. And from Dark Horse, This is a two-parter because I'm going to talk about this at a later portion of the video. From Dark Horse, I got to give a huge shout out to my friend Sarah for hooking me up with the first volume of Lady Killer. This is fantastic. I love this. This is really cool. Volume 1. Yeah, this is basically a birthday / hurricane care package, if you will, because when you have to spend your birthday with no power, no house, or no water, it kind of sucks. So yeah, after getting everything back in order, you know, with electricity, postal service and all that stuff running smoothly again, yeah, Sarah was kind enough to send me this and one other cool little item that I will show in a few minutes. Let's move on to hardcovers. Finally, completing a fantastic series is Bill Willingham's Fables. This is deluxe edition volume 15 right there. 15 of these bad boys. Really cool series. I haven't read all of it yet, but what I have read is pretty fantastic that I highly recommend. Continuing the DC Rebirth hardcover line, if you will. I had to do it. Last month I showed you guys Superman and Detective Comics. You know, I had to get the solo Batman book. Everybody's raving about it. Continuing the hardcovers, I did get Paper Girls Deluxe Edition. I've already read it. I've already done reviews on this. I think the first volume on Paper Girls, fantastic series, really cool. Basically, if you love the Goonies or Stranger Things and you want a little bit of comic book flair with even more craziness, then this is the book for you. Plus, all pink. How could you not like this? Look at it's bitchin'. This was lost in the mail, but it arrived just in time for this haul video. Abe Sapien Volume 1 hardcover, dark and terrible. This is really cool. I love me some Abe Sapien. Next up, I upgraded finally after so long. You might remember my previous hauls where I kept mentioning, oh, I got a new Saga book. One day I'll get the deluxe editions. So yeah, thank you, Frank, for accepting a generous donation on my behalf, and I finally upgraded my Saga trades to the deluxe editions. So here's Volume 1 and Volume 2. Another generous donation. I upgraded my floppies for Revival and have been getting the deluxe editions of Revival. I love this series. Really cool stuff. I've been meaning to do a series review on this, but I haven't had the time. I might do that next year. Who knows? Revival Volume 1. And last but not least, another generous upgrade, or I should say donation. It's The Wicked plus the Divine Volume 1. I also have Volume 2, but it did not arrive in time for this video. So, yeah, more upgrades. Yay. Let's move on to Omnibus, because it's been a while, and I did get something really cool. You probably already know what it is, because everybody on YouTube that you follow that does comic book related videos have talked about it and gotten it and done spotlight videos on it, and it is quite heavy. It is, oh my god, it is Jack Kirby's Fourth World Omnibus. This is a Christmas gift, so I'm very excited. If you're watching this after Christmas, Merry Christmas. I hope you got what you wanted. I certainly did. Look at this beauty right there. And it is so heavy. Oh man. Expect a really cool video on this eventually on this channel. So yeah, that's it for Omnis. That more than makes up for it because it's pretty freaking huge. It's one of the biggest books ever, or at least to me. Let's do figures, right? I did get Lobster Johnson. I had to get me some Lobster Johnson. And part 2 of my birthday. My birthday was September 26th, by the way. Care package / hurricane relief effort. My friend Sarah was kind enough to get me this pop, and it's freaking amazing. If you know this channel, if you know me, I love me some Aquaman. He's the best DC superhero ever, and this pop is freaking amazing. And I'm gonna do a quick unboxing because why the hell not? I mean, seriously, look at this. Look at this gloriousness right there. So big thank you, and a huge hug to you, Sarah. Thank you so much. This really means the world to me. This is awesome. Same with Lady Killer. Thank you. Speaking of DC and the whole Aquaman thing, I wanted to keep that theme going, and I picked up my very first mystery mini, and it just happened to be Justice League themed because I find the mystery minis to be quite interesting. I'm not a fan of like really small collectibles like this. I do like pops and figures and statues and all that stuff, but I said, you know what, it's Justice League, they look adorable, and yeah, they're actually really well built for something so small. So I went ahead and picked up mystery mini box. I already opened it, but here's the thing. This is my very first box, and here you see all the characters that come inside of it, or that you can get. And I said, you know, this is my first one. I like all the characters. I wish I could get this one in particular. And if you can believe it, on my very first try, we get Queen Mira herself, one of my favorite DC ladies. Now I just need to find that Aquaman so they pair up. So yeah, awesome to get this on my very first try. And to finish off this section of the haul video, for the price of a pop, I still can't believe it, I was able to get my very first DC Icons 7-inch, 6-inch figure. I'm not too sure about the scale. It had to be him, man, for $11. Usually I don't talk about prices, but it's a steal. Yeah, DC Icons Aquaman with the interchangeable head, arms, or I should say hands, just looking pretty fantastic. And finally, to finish off this haul, I'm going to do Blu-rays real quick. These were mostly Cyber Monday, Black Friday acquisitions that, well, I didn't film them, so I'll show them now. For like less than $40 total, I was able to get Kong Skull Island, War for the Planet of the Apes, La La Land, The Belko Experiment, Get Out, and Silence. So yeah, really good prices on all of these. I'm super happy about that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the epic haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And if you want me to review something from all that I've shown on this video, please let me know. Write it down below if you want to see a review. And yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. I already made all the announcements at the beginning of the video. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you had a fantastic 2017, and here's to an even better year next year. And yeah, I hope everybody has some sort of resolution, because I know people get really upset and start moaning that resolutions are so cliche. That's just people grasping at straws. Yeah, but it's also pretty cliche for people to say that and not really do anything during the course of a year. So I do find the idea of a resolution pretty cool. So as a resolution for a week in Geekdom, I want to get more views, more content, and I want to do new things, which will be explained soon. New types of videos, and new directions in life with stuff, which I can't talk about. But I hope you have a wonderful New Year's. This was posted early, but yeah, Happy New Year, and I'll see all of you in 2018. As always, you can follow me on your favorite social media platform. Just type a Week in Geekdom, and I'm there for you guys. All right, I've got to go. I'll catch you next year.